So, if I ask you to name the cleanest and the most organized city in Kenya, what would you say? Nairobi, the green city in the sun? Of course, I love Nairobi. It is the heartbeat of the country, Kenya. But let's be honest, Nairobi is a little chaotic. But what if I told you there is a city in Kenya that is so clean, people call it the Europe of East Africa. Of course, a place where the streets sparkle, the air is fresh, and the trash is actually hard to find. So today we are ranking Kenya's cleanest cities, and the winner is definitely not who you think. So buckle up if you want to know which one top the list. So first up, let's talk about the comeback king, Nakuru City. Of course, did you know that back in the days, Nakuru was actually voted the cleanest town in all of the East Africa. Of course, it was legendary, but then it grew too fast and things got a bit messy. So, but recently, Nakuru is back. Since becoming Kenya's fourth official city, they have banned messy matatus. Those private-owned minibus, or should I call it van, that serves as a main form of public transport in Kenya. So, matatu has been banned from the central business district, and the people of this district, of course, planted thousands of trees. So, and here's the funny fact. Locals say that Nakuru is so clean because the city goes to sleep early. If you are from this city, let us know in the comment section if this is actually true. But I think by 9 p.m., according to locals, the streets are empty and quiet. Of course, if you love peace, quiet, and fresh air, Nakuru is a top contender. So, before we reveal the winner, we have to shout out the green gem, the Kericho and the Nanyuki. Of course, the Kericho is not just clean, it is basically a giant garden. It is the tea capital of Kenya. So what about Nanyuki? Of course, Nanyuki is sitting right at the foot of Mount Kenya, and then the air there is so crisp, it feels like free therapy. And these towns prove you don't need skyscraper to be stunning. But there can only be one king, and the shocking winner of the cleanest city in Kenya right now is Kisumu City. A few years ago, people called Kisumu messy, but they pulled off a miracle. They took their biggest, smelliest dump site and turned it into a botanical garden. They built special walking streets where cars are not allowed, so you can stroll without dodging any traffic. They have street cleaning squads, and they have modeled themselves after Kigali, Rwanda, of course, the cleanest city in Africa. So Kisumu is proof that you can change your story from dusty to dazzling if you really want to. So from the tea field of Kericho to the sparkling streets of Kisumu. And but I want to hear from you. Which Kenyan city do you think deserve the crown? Or is your hometown the secret winner? Of course, drop a comment below with your city flag. And if you want to see more hidden gems in Africa, you know what to do. Smash that subscribe button and like and follow for more. So see you in the next video. Bye bye.